Morning everyone. So Meghan has done it yet again. So this morning Meghan shared 2 photos to mark and celebrate Lilibet's 5th birthday today. And this is going to be a bitter pill for the royal family to swallow today. Meghan's literally batting it back to the royals. Like, back off, leave us alone, we're happy here in Montecito. And Meghan shared 2 photos, and the first one was a new family portrait photo. And the caption was "Our Dream Girl," and it was a photo of herself and Harry smiling at Lilibet, and Harry was holding Lilibet up in his arms, and you can see Lilibet's strawberry blonde hair at the top, and it was like falling past her shoulders. And the other photo which Meghan shared was of Lilibet standing in their Montecito garden, and she was touching and admiring a purple flower. And obviously, when you look at the both photos here, she's taken after Meghan because her legs are really long and she's only 5 years old. So yeah, she's going to follow in Meghan's footsteps in the legs department. But anyway, you can just tell that they are a loving family, and no amount of press coverage or PR machine spins, that doesn't need to happen in Montecito. They don't need all that like the Wales' family do. And also Meghan was wearing a bangle bracelet, and it was very similar to Meghan's love bracelet that she has. And Meghan is sending a message today to the royal family. She's saying to them through these photos that we're happy here in Montecito. I'm a wife to my husband Harry, and I'm a mother to my 2 beautiful children, Archie and Lilibet. And no matter what you keep throwing at us and saying about us, we will always be a happy, loving family here in Montecito. And these photos, this is going to annoy the royal family today big time. And this is why the royal family members are still briefing negative stories about Harry and Meghan to the press, because they hate seeing family photos like this of the Sussex family. They can't stand the fact that Harry and Meghan have made a life of their own away from the toxic institution, and they have not had a penny off the taxpayer for 6 years. And William and Kate can't come to terms with the fact that Harry and Meghan are still standing, even though William and Kate put a huge amount of time, money and effort into destroying Harry and Meghan, and they want to damage the Sussex brand, and they're trying to achieve this every day behind the palace walls and behind the scenes, and to get their people trolling them online. And in the family portrait at the top, Harry and Meghan were just dressed so normally. They weren't scrubbed up to the nines. Meghan wasn't caped in jewellery. She had her hair tied up. They were both appropriately dressed. There was no over-the-top outfits, no bright colours. Meghan is just showing that they're a normal, happy, relaxed family, unlike the Wales' family who look contrived and stage managed all the time. And Meghan just looked her natural, realistic self. I mean, you don't wear designer clothes 24/7. There's a time and place for everything. But if this had been Kate, it'd have been a bright coloured outfit. Her wig would have been cascading down all over her back and her shoulders. But Meghan's not like that. She's not naive or selfish. The day is about Lilibet, and Meghan wore olive green, and people call her a narcissist. Try again, guys. She's not a narcissist. She is the most genuine, kind-hearted person ever anyone will meet in the royal family. And everyone that's met her has said how kind and warming she is when you speak to her. And the photo, it just says, the top one, look, we're happy in Montecito. We're a happy family. We're not pretending like the Wales' family, because we know they've separated and they have to share the children. They have different contact days, and we don't want to come back to the UK. We're happy in Montecito, and we don't want to come back to London with the poisonous press and the corrupt royal family members. And you can just tell the top photo, Meghan absolutely idolises her daughter Lilibet. You can just see the love and the joy and the happiness on Meghan's face. You can't fake that, I'm afraid. It's just so genuine and realistic, and you can just tell she thinks the world of her daughter. And you never see Kate smile and beam at Charlotte like this. And I think this is going to be a sore point for Kate today. She's going to be angry, jealous, fuming, seething, cross, angry, because we've had a lot of PR spin thrown at William and Kate lately. They had Kate going to Italy. They brought her out on Tuesday for the cancer research reception. She wore a Californian brand of dress, the red one. William went out yesterday and he was talking about periods, monthlies that women get, the cycle. And we all know who spoke about periods first. Meghan, back in 2019, just before she had Prince Archie. And it was done, one, to annoy Meghan, because we all know Meghan was the one that used to speak about women's monthlies and really private stuff, really personal, controversial stuff that the royal family never spoke about. But now we've got William talking about women's menstrual cycles, which is a bit odd. And he brought up Princess Charlotte's name yesterday, and he said, oh yes, well, when that day comes for Princess Charlotte, I think I'll leave that to my wife Catherine to deal with. But I just thought, really, you're bringing up your daughter's name the day before Lilibet's birthday today? That's sick. And we all know why he brought up Princess Charlotte's name, because they're threatened that Lilibet was going to be the main focus today in the press and the media news. And he thought, well, if I mentioned Charlotte yesterday, then perhaps she might get some coverage. But it's not going to work, William. You can't stand the fact that you're all threatened by Harry and Meghan's daughter Lilibet, and she's only 5, and she's done nothing wrong to you. And I just thought how perfectly timed. I think I'm just going to bring up my daughter, Princess Charlotte, the day just before Lilibet turns 5 today, and that's just a cheap shot. It's so desperate and needy, and just because the focus wouldn't be on Charlotte today and it's on Lilibet instead, and he can't, and that's a 43-year-old bloke, and he's getting threatened and rattled by a 5-year-old, and that's just crazy. And it just shows you he's got problems and issues. And it's almost like, how dare Harry and Meghan release a photo of Lilibet today? They're going to make us look stupid. They don't like it because they see Harry and Meghan as a threat, because people want to see what Meghan posts on her Instagram. And obviously William and Kate have already seen it today, because we know they stalk her Instagram. And William and Kate just can't stand the fact that the press and the media are still interested in Harry and Meghan and their 2 children, Archie and Lilibet, to this day. I mean, they've been gone 6 years and they're still the topic of conversation. And William and Kate must think, really? We've done all this negative briefing stories about them. We've thrown them under the bus. We've said this about Harry. We've said this about Meghan's business. And they're still standing and they don't like it. And these photos today, it's going to be a sting in the tail for them. It's going to be a slap in the face, really. But Meghan's just sending it to them like, leave us alone. We're all happy here in Montecito. We know what you're doing back in the UK to us. Going out deliberately, trying to overtake our workload and doing the same subjects as Harry and Meghan have been doing lately. Prince William talking about women's cycles, periods. That was just last minute, and I just thought, why would you want to discuss a topic yet like that, William? You've had 43 years and you've just decided yesterday to discuss it. But he had to mention Princess Charlotte yesterday because he knew Lilibet was going to be the main topic of conversation. But it just shows you that the royal family are threatened by the Sussex family, and they always will be. But there we go.
This week, Meghan and Harry will be celebrating their daughter's birthday. Princess Lilibet will turn 5 years old. Each year, the Sussex Squad, otherwise known as the Grassroots Sussex Support System, fundraises money in honor of both Prince Archie and Princess Lilibet's birthdays to give back to organizations that the Archwell Foundation supports. Their family foundation, now known as Archwell Philanthropies, has always given back to local communities. However, they also have some main initiatives, which are veterans, mental health fitness, and women and girls empowerment. I wrote a bit about it, so if you'd like to read about it, check out my Substack, links in bio.
Happy Father's Day from the Duchess of Sussex. Meghan Markle just shared the most wonderful tribute to her husband, Prince Harry, along with never-before-seen footage of their two children, Prince Archie and Princess Lilibet, at various moments throughout their lives. None of this was seen in their docuseries. Of course, they were much younger back then. And it's just so beautiful. She shared it on her Instagram. Them at the beach in Montecito, Harry with the babies. Honestly, they're spitting images of both of them with the babies, with horses. It's lovely, so lovely. Oh my God, I think that's Archie. Both of them, be still my heart. Teaching Prince Archie how to read, father-son bonding moment. By the way, this is all on her Instagram, as I mentioned, and it's scored to a lovely song, which you can go over there and find it on their farm. Princess Lilibet walking. Oh my gosh, the hair. And then running on the beach. Also in the video, you can hear laughter and interactions with the two of them and their two kids. And it's really special. Oh my gosh. Riding their bicycles. That's their property in Montecito for sure. Yeah, and happy Father's Day to Prince Harry. I mean, it's absolutely crazy to me that the media tears this family apart, and look at them. Look how happy they are. Prince Harry with his two kids on a swing. For me, this is the real money shot here of Prince Harry reading with his son, Prince Archie, laughing. It's so special, and we the fans never get to see this type of stuff, as we shouldn't. You know, it's their private, intimate lives. But absolutely wonderful. So happy father to the Duke of Sussex and their beautiful family.